our intrepid coterie is in Lady Blackmore's house. In Blackmore Village.
In the county of Blackmore.
Killjoy has just...
Blackmoreshire, but it's pronounced Blackmoreshire.
Killjoy has just fallen through the roof after a masterful shot where he took out 2 ghouls. Unfortunately, the potion that made him fly faded. But he's on the floor, staring up at Vaughn, who's crawling on the ceiling. Who just noticed that the ceiling has a mouth, apparently. That showed up an insect mouth. Naomi is on the roof because she's too chicken to go into the house. Let's call it that. Nothing to do with being a Toreador. Alex is in the hall with Victor. And JK has just walked through a long hall of moving picture frames and furniture and chandeliers and candlesticks, all made from bones and body parts.
That are all following him with their attached eyes. Sorry, you're the ST.
No, it's pretty accurate. But you entered this great dining hall where Lady Blackmore is sitting on her throne, it looks like, and there's a huge sewn together thing in the room. What is it called again, JK?
Avast.
Thank you. And Lady Blackmore has just bid you welcome to her estate. Very creepily. 2 of her other ghouls, or 3 of them, are also in the room. And I think, as far as I recall, the question or where we ended, she's asking you to stop hurting her pets, but she's smiling, and I think that's where
stop hurting my pets.
Yeah. She's a bit scantily clad as well in what looks like armor that's attached to her skin.
Trying to break out the etiquette.
Yeah.
JK.
But yeah, she is bidding you welcome, JK. Welcome to my estate. I don't remember inviting you.
No, I'm sorry for the intrusion. To be honest, I'm not quite sure why we went here. But I was told to come, so I went along.
I see. Why don't your friends join us?
I don't think all of them want to.
But they're here.
Or I can ask if they want to come here, and I'll do my best to try and use the communication device to say that she wants the rest of us to come into the dining room.
Obviously hear it. Just to mention it, Vaughn and Killjoy, there's something crawling around near you guys in rooms. Vaughn, you've seen it when you entered through the window. A very ghoulish looking thing in the original sense.
Is it crawling on the ceiling like Vaughn?
No.
Okay.
I think it heard me and then it came after me because I didn't roll too well on my stealth, and so it followed me in.
You broke the window, then it broke the door to the room, but you were obfuscated, so it couldn't see you.
And we broke the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in a panic, I went like Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, went up like that up on the ceiling, so it couldn't reach me.
It's sitting at. It's kind of looking through a doorway at the very end of the hall, just looking at you guys. It's not doing anything.
I'm sorry. I just want a mouth to emerge like right next to Vaughn, like going, "Oh, that's nice."
But yeah, you hear, obviously over the comms in the Great Hall where you enter, Victor's looking at you, Alex.
Well, we can't, in all politeness, turn down an invitation. And he's just, as Alex always will do, he's just going to completely play it ice cold calm. It's just like, it's fine. This is all good. we'll just walk through the House of Horrors and introduce ourselves to the nice lady.
You walk where JK did, and with the same thing where the candlesticks and everything is coming out from the wall and kind of pointing you in the right direction, so you know where to go.
He's gonna be like,
high-fiving it on the way. Yeah,
that's right. Rock on.
Killjoy and Vaughn, you're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah. If I see a ghoulish thing crawling around looking at me, I'm probably going to grab a gun and shoot it.
Well, you're holding your sniper rifle. You're just on the floor right now. With
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
From memory, I've still got some other things like activated. So just quick draw and snipe it in the eyes. Go for the break. Because I haven't heard don't hurt these things, right?
Yeah, you have. I said it before the end of last session.
Oh yeah, then I took it.
That's when you fell through the roof.
Yeah.
Whether you care or not is up to you.
There is something called self-preservation, and my character is not very composed when it comes to the plan going wrong, and the plan went wrong when he fell through the roof. Yeah. So he's gonna take out this thing because he's just landed in one of his phobias as well. So yeah, he's gonna try and shoot the ghoul.
He's not cool with any of it, is basically the situation.
No, I was much happier when I was outside. much happier.
Well, let's do the first roll of the year. Make the shot.
Oh crap! Yeah, I gotta do the roll. Right. I'm gonna go Dex, not Composure, or Resolve on this one because he is shooting quicker. And then 1, 2. I think that's the number of dice.
Let me give you your difficulty.
Any 6.
Ugh. Oh my
That's
God, that's not the best roll.
So I think it's that plus like 3 damage or something.
4, and it's aggravated with your rounds, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, plus 3 plus 1. So plus
That's 10. That's 8. Well, you take off the hat. It's peeking outside of the door frame, and you shoot it in the face.
Bam!
In the dining hall. Well, obviously you hear a shot, all of you. It's not a silent sniper rifle. And Lady Blackmore, she hisses. And,
I'm sorry about that, ma'am.
The whole house.
I love how JK's just like, apologize. Sorry.
The whole house is starting to creak and shake, like the walls are moving, or something is. Naomi, from the outside, you can see 3 of them are starting to scale the building, coming towards you. And out of nowhere, James appears right next to you with a sword cane in hand, pulled sword, and says, "Hello, dear. Why are we in this dreadful place? Smells rancid."
I guess you've never had a coterie before.
Where's this guy we need to kill?
More of a woman. It's actually might be your type. She heard JK, right?
Yeah.
About the dining. Okay. She's in the dining hall. We're all supposed to go there. She's looking around and trying to find the most convenient way in. So she's thinking of like the chimney, the broken window,
the hole in the roof.
The hole in the roof, and then also is Victor still at the doorway, like at the front of the house?
I think he is walking with Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd move him, but I can't.
Yeah, she starts bandaging her face with herbals, whatever. And then it's just like, basically she's gonna beg him not, she doesn't want to go in.
Well, on the phone you said someone was stalking you and I had to kill him. I knew you were lying, but do we have to kill a woman instead? Why are you lying about the gender? That's weird.
Well,
He's looking like you, like he's standing in a pile of shit, basically, and he does not want to be there.
yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Lost my voice. Okay, a bit rapid fire there. She has no ability to be able to mask. She is absolutely overcome with the foul, wrenching smell. She's like huffing her herbal essence bag of some sort. On the verge of having borderline a panic attack. We got to take her out. If she speaks anymore, she's gonna be sick. She can't handle being there at all.
Jumping back to the dining hall, Alex, you enter. See JK standing in front of Blackmore, and right next to him, and the huge dining table is, you think it's 16 corpses sewn together, and more of these fiendish things in the room. With a woman you have not seen before. She looks quite pale and monstrous.
Living horrific art. Fantastic. Yeah.
And you enter right as she hisses and says, "Tell them to stop killing my pets."
I'll think about it. I'm going to consider that. Yeah. I'm not so certain that the agreement goes both ways. Just as a matter of course, I know we're in your house, but I think they're just concerned for their own self-preservation. I can't really blame them for that. So maybe your pet should make some space. Like this thing right here.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't be offended if I kill them then?
Naomi, be offended.
From the you're sitting on the roof. From the forest, you see about more than 100 crows take flight from the trees and start to come to the mansion.
Those are mine.
There are 3 ghouls behind the throne. They're running past you guys.
Okay.
Inside the dining hall, and you can hear them in the hall starting to, go upstairs, you think.
Can she yell down the hall, being like, "You guys need to get out"?
Well, it kills you and Vaughn. You can hear the birds. 100 birds taking flight, and what are they going? Cawing?
Yeah.
I think is the word. It's pretty audible.
I think I vaguely remember doing like feral whispers and trying to call in a bunch of them, and I'm just kind of like, is this me? Like, am I doing this? And do I still have obfuscate up?
I don't think anything's broken it, actually.
Yeah, that's why I haven't interacted with you, because I've assumed I have no idea you're there.
You're hanging right above Killjoy, who's just shot the head off of one of these things.
And Vaughn's thinking, like, if I do something, he's probably gonna just shoot first, ask questions later. So I need to be really careful how I handle this. So I think I'm just gonna go for it and just do like a Fata Morgana of literally just me, like in front of him.
Just appearing out of nowhere. Because Killjoy loves that when people just appear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get, if I still high right now, do I get a +1 to this?
Yeah, you're still in a good mood.
Perpetually high.
8. Well, you can do
something
as elaborate as you want.
So you hear like, if there's a door open anywhere, like it's maybe a little further down the hall, you hear like a little knock sound, and then you hear a little bit of a growl, and that tiger from before that was in the meeting hall comes out first, and then you see like Vaughn just kind of like look around the corner and like, hey, what's up? And just sort of like walks over. It's like, don't shoot. And he just kind of like just looks at Killjoy for a second and just kind of does like a little like the finger thing where it's like fake, but the finger actually comes off, and then he puts it back on, and then just kind of like does with his eyes, he does upwards, like looks up towards the ceiling and just like winks. And so and then he starts walking towards the dining hall or wherever it looks like there might be stairs with the tiger in tow, walking alongside Vaughn, ever at like his side, basically.
Plus tiger, yeah.
And then Vaughn is up above it, like crawling on the ceiling towards it. So
meanwhile, Killjoy like shakes his head, stows the pistol in, like just calls after the Vaughn that he can see, like, you know, you're getting weirder.
Thanks. It's like this. And then the affirmative like growl from the tiger as well, and just kind of going down the stairs, where if there is any stairs or some hallway that leads downwards toward the lower levels.
Yeah, there's a huge staircase.
And meanwhile, Vaughn is like 20 feet above, like just matching the pace of the illusion, but on the ceiling.
So you're going down.
Oh, I need to rouse. Sorry about that.
Killjoy, are you following the tiger?
No.
No.
There's a hole in the roof. I'm gonna try and just jump out of it.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, do I even have the jumping power?
I think you have soaring leap.
Soaring leap.
Yeah, soaring leap. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like jump 10 meters.
It's gonna vault right out of there.
Killjoy appears again, Naomi. And Killjoy, you see. I don't know if you've seen James before.
No, but I've heard him described, and I think last time we talked about him, it was like, oh, when a good opportunity comes along, we should kill this guy.
Naomi points being like the...
Yeah. But again, like, there's a sniper rifle in one hand that's upright, and there's now the pistol in the other, and he kind of turns in the world, and I think everyone here has celerity active, so it's just probably people reacting to each other very quickly, but there's like, gun pointed and then put back down as everyone...
Fastest Mexican standoff ever.
Yeah.
You,
like a half second.
Obviously also see the cloud of birds approaching and hear the tapping on the building from things crawling or scaling it.
Right.
Everything is moving at bullet time.
Back in the dining hall with the large creature, Lady Blackmore, she looks at you, JK and Alex, and says, you are obviously the ones with etiquette.
That's what I've been told, yeah.
Would you like a tour of the place, Prophet? She looks at you, Alex.
By tour, are we talking about the same thing? I'm just confirming. Just making sure. I know that there's differences in language. Yeah.
Well, I can show you around my huge manor.
I've seen your manor. I think that what you've done with the place is, to stretch the meaning of the word, interesting. Like his inclination is to dominate her as much if possible. I don't know if there's any way he can tell if that would be a terrible idea, but like he would like to dominate her if possible. But then she might be very old and very powerful, so this could go terribly wrong.
The only way to tell if it's a good not idea is to insight the storyteller.
Yeah, exactly. Insight the storyteller. That's what I'd like to do.
Difficulty 25. Or is it?
I thought that
Damn, that's a lot.
Intelligence.
That's at least one crit.
Do you want to make the roll? I can give you the difficulty.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me the difficulty. I'm considering making the roll because I can't help but feel he's like, okay, we've got her dead to rights in the room right here. He's taken down Bradford. He's stood up to, I can't remember his name, King, what's his name?
Mithras.
Salvador.
Oh,
yeah. Valencia. And, so he's like, you know what? You're just one more fucking kindred in a long line of old kindred that they're just standing in my way. So, all right. So that's difficulty 4 then. I can do
Easy for
this.
you. That's easy.
I can do this. Yeah. So we're gonna surge because why not?
Tell you why not.
That's a hunger game. So we're at 3 hunger. I expect Bradford to be in the room with me. That's a nod to the SC there.
Very much so. It's
And,
a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're rolling for dominate here, and that is mesmerize. We're going for mesmerize, and modify that with 2. And we're gonna re-roll because that was not the roll I wanted. Oh shoot.
Oh, you rerolled the full thing.
Yeah, I did. Hold on a second. I'll do this right. Can I delete that roll, or how do you want me to do this?
Just do
The willpower reroll?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 5-2. I mean, tie goes to the active vampire.
We hope.
What is your
You never know.
command?
I'm sorry?
What's your command?
Oh, I want her to disassemble the Bajj piece by piece until it's all in pieces.
You give the command. As you do, the large creature tries to hit you, but Victor jumps in front of you, pushes you aside. He is fast, but he's flung across the room, smashing into the wall. This thing apparently reacts to whenever she's threatened in any way.
Of course it does.
And she's starting to transform. She grows taller, her limbs longer. She's growing wings, large fangs. Her eyes becomes bigger, obviously more red. Her hair disappears.
That's the Samichi I know.
And then we go into rounds.
Oh no.
But before people start to do anything, in your headset, Alex, you hear Henry. Boss, we have an issue. And yeah.
He's going to respond back in his head. I don't know if he can or not.
It's basically like once per round you can like continue this conversation.
Okay.
But yeah, I think JK and Alex, you're the first right now to think of something, and then we go to everyone else. What's your reaction to Victor being flung across the room? But
No. Well, he's concerned about that. Obviously, he's grateful that Victor stepped in front of him, but that's not good. Being flung against the wall is defiantly not good. But his very, very, very first thought in his head is, did it work? I mean, she's transformed into this hideous monstrosity, obviously to tear apart the Vajj. I mean, that's why she did that, right?
You're smart, insightful,
Yeah.
and she's frenzied right now.
Oh, she's lost her mind. Okay.
You've never seen a Shimishi war form before, but that is what it does. They lose most control.
Is there a window in the room?
Yes, a very large one.
Where?
Behind the throne. And her.
You're gonna leave?
She's kind of growing her wings in front of it, and then it takes a turn for her to transform, so she's still mid-transformation as this is happening.
I'm not gonna be much help if we're gonna be fighting here.
Don't you touch her and she dies? Isn't that
Right, exactly.
really useful?
How
right
that
now?
works?
Reach out and touch her.
Just
yeah.
with the same with the gangle. Just
No, that was just sucking all of his willpower out. This one's already frenzied, so that's no fun.
Sorry.
There goes plan A. That was the idea that I brought to the table after 6 weeks.
Wait, question, DM. Shimisha are known for being extremely polite, right?
Frenzy
We
one
tried
in
that.
particular.
Everyone shit the bed.
they're known for hoarding and
They're dragons.
dragons and having creepy flesh constructs, and most of them, at least when they're Sabbat, they don't really care about their appearance, so they tend to look quite monstrous.
I'm gonna literally pull out an arm and a leg, Adrian's, that I have in my suitcase. No, sorry, my briefcase, and I'll hand them towards her to see how she reacts.
I brought you gifts.
She's hoarding body parts, it seems like, so I'm just gonna hold those out.
Wow. Okay, all right. So give me the situation here, ST. We've got the Vajj, which is already horrible. We've got a horrid war form Zumichi in front of us, which is also horrible. So everything's horrible right now. What are the options in terms of getting Victor the hell out of here and seeing JK make offerings to this demonic entity is not. It's going to cause Alex some degree of confusion.
I'm also gonna bow a little bit just to be kind.
Yeah, just paying obeisance to
you have your action, and you can clearly see that you were the intended target of the watch, and it's not gonna stop. And it's there.
So he's coming after me, and I assume that it can move at a reasonable speed and distance.
Well, it's heavy, but it has 16 legs. So
okay, so the room feels very cramped. yeah, it's cool. It's walking on hands. I got it. Yeah, it's visual.
Walks on hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got hands that it walks on. Who
it's
uses
24 to 30 people combined to make one creature.
It's lovely. It really is.
God, dude, what the fuck?
I really wish I had more people in this room. Okay,
There's 16 to 24.
Yeah, they just all happen to be coming for me with violent intent. And I'm pretty sure. Okay, so is there any way for Alex to know that he cannot dominate the Vajj? I assume he can't.
You have never encountered anything like this before, but
it's got so many eyes. I feel like I could lock eyes with at least some of them.
It does not seem like it's there.
Okay.
It's
there's
sentient.
nothing. Yeah. The engine's running, but nobody's home. Got
It's
it.
definitely not like Mr. Harris, who is, taking his own incentive to do things that he knows you like. But it is protecting her.
Got it. Got it. So it's aggressive. It's coming from me. It's protecting the now hideous war form Zamichi. Yes, it's time to beat a strategic retreat.
Maybe a rouse for toughness.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, you read my mind. That was my next action. I'm sorry for taking a little bit to get there, but yeah. Rousing for toughness. While at the same time looking around for an escape route of any kind. Like I can't be in a room with two terrible things at the same time.
But the door is right behind you.
Okay, we're gonna grab Victor if possible. If possible, I don't have celery. I'd love to eat more celery.
I think he's on the floor. He can see what you're trying to do, and he just says, "Just get out. I can manage." He has celerity.
Okay, good. Okay, he would know that, and he'd be like, "Are you good? Can you?" And he's like just double checking, making sure, like, you're sure, like, because he doesn't want you to lose victory. All right.
He's getting up.
Arouse.
Currently, success.
That's a success.
Bradford is there.
Because he's at hunger thing. Yeah.
The only comment he had when you tried to do the thing is he just looks at you. You can see it from the corner of the eye. The ghost of Bradford says, "Prophet, what is she talking about?" And yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I forgot.
Oh, yeah. He stored that little bit of information away. Yeah, for sure. I don't know what it means right now, but I assume that language and conversation is out the window at this point. Given her new, but perhaps not even final form.
You're trying to... JK is making offerings. You're trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yes, I am getting the fuck out of Dodge with toughness activated.
Victory's getting up, and... the window crashes, and Nera comes through it with claws out, red eyes, and like appears. She's basically gonna chew down on Lady Blackmore.
Okay, fuck.
She's here.
Now I don't want to leave, because again, I don't want to lose my people.
I'm just gonna make an attack here with her. Brawl, strength, plus way too much.
These
5. She's attached.
Girl.
Let me think about this. This is a skin thing. Well, she's currently on the back of Lady Blackmore. Going to the roof. Crow's getting closer. And these 3 things appear were next to well, Naomi, Killjoy, and James. And what's your action? They just kind of leapt onto the roof, and you can see they're about to leap towards you again. Let me just...
I mean, if I've got a second to direct people, I'll say Naomi left, blonde, middle, and I'll take the right. And then I would shoot the one on the right.
Well, your team celerity, so all of you are first.
Yeah, I'm thinking, is there any way I could kind of set up Cokes of the Garden so I can pin at least some of them down into place as we attack them?
There's no plants on the roof, and the ritual takes more than 5 seconds.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I actually was thinking about that too, but I was thinking ritual time. I'm like, oh, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
You're just going to make an end from the forest. Just 3 people.
We were on the same page.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Do I have any Cokes of the or Cling of the Insect left?
I think you gave one to Vaughn. I don't know. I don't know what's on your guy's sheet anymore.
Yeah.
Go.
I felt like I got only 2 so I might have one left. Anyways, I just don't want to fall off while I'm doing my shit. I'll just take my daggers and I'll wait until it tries to. How much? Like, can I determine how much health does it have? Could I be able to tell?
The creatures?
Mm-hmm.
They look like a pack to you, the way they work. There are 3 of them, there are 3 of you guys. The birds are like a couple of seconds away, you're gonna be swarmed very soon. But you're faster than birds, all of you. Just gonna make James roll. He wants to stab one of these fuckers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stab one too then. This seems to be the most efficient.
I'm gonna shoot the third.
Do you want to activate any disciplines? Oh, Killjoy, how do you roll a 3 with that? 10 dice.
I don't know, man. 12 dice.
Not 12, yeah.
I guess it. So did we refresh willpower because it's a new session?
Yeah.
Ah, wonderful. I will spend one of those then already. And I will reroll 3 of them. 5. Okay.
I've Naomi, what are you activating here? Fleetness? Blood potency? What's the thing?
Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm throwing such a blank. Blood potency? Probably. Is it under blood sorcery under my thing?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the level 3 power. You just need to do a rouse and a resolve and discipline roll. It's yeah, well, you can just hit the button. Hunger gain. Two. It's fine. It's just to see if something crits. Your blood potency goes to 2, which means that any discipline you use right now has an extra die. Also, you heal more. All of you guys feel it. That's something much like when elders walk into a room or something like that. You can kind of feel how like power increase or something happens at least.
Gotta use it on my celerity.
1 discipline per round, but you can do an attack with melee dex.
Sweet. Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, no worries. We're taking it slow here. So many rolls. 2. Daggers 2. Okay, I'm just gonna note down damage here for them. You had 5 Killjoy?
Yeah, 5.
Plus 4 from the kaboom?
Just 2 because it's the pistol, not the sniper, right?
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's still... It's
incendiary round still.
It's 7 AC, so you take off its head. Yeah, definitely. On it's a what do you call it? Close range. What's it called? I'm blanking here. Well, you're basically firing in its face as it's in yours.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Close quarter shooting, yeah.
And you take 8 damage. Superficial. No, it's halved. Sorry. 4. 4 superficial.
Ow.
Naomi and James, you just take the 1.
Okay.
And you do 4 damage, and James was 6. Now we have that sorted. Vaughn! Going down the stairs. You hear,
Do it, Vaughn.
Yeah.
You can hear.
Show us something with that tiger.
This is such classic Vaughn. People fighting for their death, and Vaughn is walking with a tiger.
As cool as that of all of us.
You can hear from below things are scaling the stairs, like on all fours, multiple of them.
Can I see down the stairs? Am I able to see them, or is it just like I can hear like the stairwell? I can hear it.
You can hear
up.
they're one floor below where you are right now. You're on the way down to the second floor.
Okay. Then because it lasts for like a scene, the Fata Morgana, I'm gonna keep crawling down and stay away from the stairwell as much as possible, and have the tiger and the illusory Vaughn become like little moths, like just like flutter about, and I'm just gonna try and move past these ones. My goal is to get to the dining hall and to help out with the fighting.
You're
But
still obfuscated the real you, right?
yeah, the real me is obfuscated on the roof. I mean, on the ceiling. Sorry, and it's just like scuttling across. So I think. Actually, I'll keep the illusions walking normally until I see what the creatures look like that are coming up.
They're the same from like outside when you conjured the stag to get them away. And it's very believable illusion, and they're obviously gonna attack it.
Yeah.
Even though they're not gonna hit anything. You can make it look like they hit things. Because this is an 8. So it can be a physical illusion, let's call it that. But it's up to you. They're not gonna attack this round though, but they're probably gonna come around the corner and you see them.
Then I will, if I can hear them like, doing like snarling and stuff, and I recognize that, oh, these are the same creatures from before. What I'll do is I'll have like a loud like bang bang of footsteps running away from the illusions. Basically, I have them act like they're running away, and like bam bam bam, like it's running off in a direction that's not leading to my friends.
So they're running upstairs while you're
upstairs
going
away
downstairs?
quickly, and then in a direction that's not towards like Killjoy, where that hallway. And then I have them turn into moths and just come back to me and just quietly and flutter about, in the area a little bit. As I listen, I want to watch I think called Slashta or something. I want to see them like run after where the sounds went. I just see them running underneath me. Well, you see like the little moths like fluttering a little bit.
So you're doing crowd control.
Yeah, I'm kind of like distracting, but my main goal is to try and get down to the dining hall to join in the fray. How many are there? Because I may actually be better suited here.
3 of them are coming up the stairs.
3 of them. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll just do what I did. I'll just try and distract them and have them go down up the stairs and down one of the hallways, so that they're there. And then once
you're
pass,
trying to
I'll
keep them away from your friends.
Exactly. Yeah. And once they're gone, I'll hop down and I'll see if there's a way I can bar their path. So if there's like a door they came through, then I'll come back. I'll get down and I'll lock it to try and remove them from the combat if possible.
Yep.
Okay.
Next round, Alex. Henry continues in your ear with the previous one. We have an issue. It's like...
Great timing, of course. Yeah, we have an issue here too.
Antigen is cleaned up. They're heading towards you guys. I'm gonna link you in. You hear, radio talk. What I'm saying, we have 2 trackers up north. We don't know what they are. And then it goes back to Henry. I need to wrap up. They're trying to figure out where I am, and I don't think you want them to figure out I'm in your penthouse.
So can he communicate back, or is that a one-way thing?
I imagine you're running out and you're running down the hall.
Yeah. So he's gonna be like, yeah, do what you gotta do. And then if at all possible, I mean, if we're doing the Avengers, like everybody's on the same comms type of thing, he's going to be like, antigens on their way. And if they get here, we need to be gone before they get here. And if they get here, it will make things incredibly difficult for her too. So yeah.
You're still running out. It's your action.
The strategic retreat. We've done everything we can here. Get yourselves out safe. We need to pull back because a different kind of cavalry is on the way. So.
Naomi, you can definitely hear the helicopters.
Okay.
And if he needs to, of course, he has his guns out. He's going to be like shooting everything in his way just to like, I mean, if candlesticks are reaching out to try to grab him, he's going to be like, basically doing what Killjoy did and popping the heads off everything that reaches out for him. So,
right. JK.
John Wick Candle Slayer.
That's right.
Different kind of wick.
The huge siege thing is going to try to take a shot at you. You can clearly see that because you're there. And Lady Blackmore is currently occupied with a gangrel on her back. So, at least she's distracted.
My efforts were in vain.
Oh, snap.
Try to be polite and everything, and everyone else ruins it. But what's your action?
Toughness.
Toughness. And just dodging, or are you gonna try to hit it back?
I'm gonna try to get out of the window if I can.
Well, it's shattered, but you need to get...
Oh, then I'll just step out of the window because we're on the ground floor, right?
Yeah, but like Lady Blackmore is in front of the window with Nera on her back. Nera came in through the window.
Ah.
And Alex just ran that way, and Victor is... Well, he just got up this round.
I mean... I'll use my Valorant on Victor, I guess, to try and heal him a bit, because he got...
Even with the thing hitting you?
No, I'll just try to get out of the window. He can run.
Do a rouse for the toughness.
I'm hungry.
A little bit of hunger. And then a dex athletics.
Okay. I can't beat it. So that's gonna be fun.
It's a matter of margin. So just get as many as you can. It's gonna help you get out through the window. 2. What's your fortitude? 2?
3.
3. So that's 5 you mitigate. So you take one superficial damage.
Oh.
It kind of slaps you gently in the butt, and you go further towards the window. Lady Blackmore, she leaps backwards with Nera on her back and takes flight.
Oh yeah, I'm still holding limbs.
Just drop him, but yeah.
Nah,
unless they're very precious to you.
The defense mechanism,
Yeah.
What's your skeleton's name again?
Which one of them?
Fernando.
The one you're holding right now.
Oh no, this is Adrian's arm and leg.
Okay. Adrian, yeah, like, all right, Adrian, it's you and me.
But yeah, I'll just wait, and if I see an opportunity to get through the window, I'll just try to get through there somehow.
Yep. Well, it's you're moving towards it. It slaps you, and you're kind of like flying through it as Lady Blackmore takes flight with Nera on her back. On the roof, there's 2 of them left. Killjoy just executed one of them point blank. Took a bit of damage. You hear the helicopters, but you see down at the gate where your cars are parked, from the trees, 2 vans appear. You can see the headlights. And I don't know if... Well, you hear the sound of huge wings coming from behind you.
Oh, crap.
And a feral roar. Well, that's Nera. That's not Lady Blackmore.
Is she on comms too? Does she know? Has she heard? He's concerned about her too, obviously. He's not gonna like leave her in there with those 2 monstrous entities.
Nera's just trying to make it very hard for Blackmore to fly.
That's what I figured, yeah.
But on the roof, James says, "Fuck this, I'm out," and then he disappears.
Oh, he's just a minute man, isn't he? He's just in and out.
It's just
Really is.
You 2 guys. The swarm of birds is around the way. You have these 2 creatures who does not seem to, be too friendly and want to give up on you guys.
Yeah, she is. There's so much going on right now, even sensory-wise. Like, not only the birds, these fucking things, demented dogs, and then, like, the fact that there's, like, the leathery wings probably just trying to get out of the location. And then the helicopter, she's, like, just, like, so angry and just stabbing the shit as much as she can out of these like creatures that are in front of her. She wants everything to do with, and the fact that like her sire is more or less abandoning her too was like just like that extra little bullshit she doesn't want to deal with right now. And like she's screamed so many times the fact that she wanted them to get out, and obviously they're not listening. So yeah, she just gives it all she has.
Frenzy.
You wanna...
She probably will.
Give in to the beast.
I don't think I've frenzied yet. No, I have once. Let's do it again.
I mean, I'm not sure you want to take financial advice from the person who literally listens to his beast all the time.
Yeah. And it's worked great for me, just saying.
Let's make a roll, Naomi, just for the sake of it. Just do the frenzy button at the bottom of the sheet.
Yeah.
This is hitting all the Toreador autism triggers.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Did it go or no?
No, nothing happened on my end.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
I think you have to put in the...
Oh, what was the difficulty?
Oh, you have 4 successes. That takes care of most things.
Okay.
You are calm and collected, but you are in combat. Do you want to keep hitting with your knives?
Yeah, she doesn't want to hear a heartbeat. She's done with them.
Do a melee dex.
Yep.
Killjoy, gonna keep shooting, or you have something else in mind?
Kind of. There's the sound of beating wings behind me. Can I shoot Lady Blackmore?
There might be a chance you hit an arrow as well.
Ah, well, she knew the risk she was taking. So gonna, I think, go for that. And then, am I correct in thinking that Antigen is coming from one side, Lady Blackmore's the other?
Mm-hmm.
Can I then soaring leap off the roof and start to run to the forest after the shot at the 90 degrees away from both of them? I don't really mind which. But basically take a shot and then jump off.
Yes.
And start to bucket. Alrighty, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pump as well, so do the rouse check. Oh my goodness, I haven't played so long. All the buttons.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Rouse. There we are. Success. Nice. Right. this one again. Firearms. So,
Nice. Oh, never mind. That's not you.
hopefully mine will be way more. He says with confidence. And I'm going to pump a willpower
Beautiful.
as well. Because this is some important shit. So that is
Oh, that's a lot. That's,
9 successes.
That's more. Because you had another 0, so that's
Oh shit.
11.
Yeah,
Nice.
it'd be an additional 2.
11 with a
Yeah.
crit. And you're shooting Blackmore.
Lady Blackmore.
You're not hitting Nera with a crit.
Hopefully not.
That's good.
Yeah.
We don't want to hit the owl.
I was very worried about a messy crit. I'll be honest.
I have that in mind. Yes. Bum bum bum. Naomi, have you made your roll?
Yeah.
3 to 5. Okay. Yes. Well, you slashed in the back, Killjoy, for 4 superficial damage. And Naomi, you take 2.
Okay.
Is that halved or?
Yeah, that's halved. Yeah,
That's halved?
that has 7 with a crit.
I have 1 left. I've got 4 ag.
You have 4 ag.
Yeah. I've been absolutely wrecked.
I think
Recently.
jumping off the roof, falling is more like you make an excellent shot that makes, well, they're above you, but Nera and Blackmore, they crashed through the roof. You actually managed to penetrate her armored skin.
Big shot.
Nice.
I much prefer being further away when doing this, but this is fine.
Well, it's classic female armor, so.
Vaughn?
Nice.
Yes. Sorry about that.
No worries. We hear, well, tumultuous activity from all around the house. Right now you're basically just making them play cat and mouse with your illusions. But you are keeping them away from Naomi and Killjoy.
Vaughn is basically like just conducting.
Hell yeah.
But there
But
was...
I got the. Yeah.
You obviously hear the get out from Alex.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to beat a hasty retreat.
All right. So I hear that. I kind of like do that. I hop down from my perch, and is there like a window nearby that I can? I drop obfuscate too.
Lots
Is there a
of
window?
windows.
Okay. And is there? It looks like can I open this window or?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go ahead and open it, and then I just sort of like hop out, weight of the feather, and the little moths follow me down with me.
Thingy coming
And,
out on the back lawn, or well, grounds. It's a huge place.
All right. And I couldn't communicate. Is everyone out?
Well, you see Killjoy falling in front of you on the ground. He meant to leap, but yeah, he's just smashes down to the ground. Not looking too hot. He has several lacerations on his body. His limbs are barely attached.
So Vaughn will run over and try and pick him up, and like do kind of like the soldier thing where he has him on his arm, and he's like, I'm gonna get you out of here, all right? By the way, that was fucking hilarious. What you found, just so you know.
Killjoy like draws the pistol as this guy appears from nowhere. Yeah. Before, yeah.
The weirdest fucking thing happens. But the people from the car, you think it's a choir that starts to sing. All of you need to do a willpower roll. Naomi, you're still on the roof. You see people from the vans, but there are these 4 ladies in robes that are singing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all of you need to do a willpower.
They brought the celestial
Can we reroll on this?
Nope.
Fuck.
Okay. All right. So it's just a straight willpower roll.
Yeah.
Fine.
She's gonna yell to get them to shut up. She is just so pissed.
Well, Naomi, apparently you're the only one who does not care about true faith.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It starts to first it's a choir song, but then it starts to just ring in your ears, and you feel like they're bleeding. Not you, Naomi. You're the only one who was successful, but everyone else just this ringing sound in your ears. Naomi, you hear Victor in your mind.
Okay.
Says, "I'm sorry, I have to do this, dear. I think it's the only way."
Okay.
JK, as you're standing outside the window, you see Victor, his arms light on fire, and then his entire body, and then this vortex of fire just starts spinning around him, setting the whole thing ablaze inside the hall. Obviously, you guys outside, you see the huge fire explosion coming from inside. I think you two, Killjoy and Vaughn, you're on the back lawn. Alex, you come outside the front door and your ears are ringing.
This is not the music I'm here for.
You see about 6 people. 4 of them are the women singing and 2 of them are men with crossbows coming towards you. And the choppers in they're a bit further away.
They got here fast.
The whole rooftop is swarming with birds right now, Naomi. They're not really hurting you, it's birds, but you can't see shit, and it's really, really disorienting. But everything in you guys that failed is just screaming. Your beast just wants to get out of here. You're not frenzied, but it's like your brain is about to explode.
Yeah. Can Naomi sense where Victor... So the fact that he was in her mind was like the only thing that was like calming to her within the last 48 hours. And then everything in her body says her instinct is to jump down behind him while he's doing his whatever, but she tries to do that as quickly as possible.
You smell the smoke. You're kind of just pushing through the birds.
Yeah.
Falling off the roof. You're pretty athletic, so you grab something. You see Vaughn and Killjoy, they're running towards the forest, or humping towards the forest. I don't know. Vaughn is carrying Killjoy.
Yeah.
JK is also out there, just holding his ears right now, staring, and you can see the light from what looks like a huge fire coming out from the window, the shadow window where JK is. He's moving slowly towards the forest as well.
Wouldn't Swayable Mind help with this stuff?
No, not True Faith.
Okay.
This, I don't want to metagame or anything, but a suggestion is if
Oh, can I touch my own head and make myself deaf?
Probably, yeah.
Will that work on
interesting use
this?
of that power.
Genius.
It's a
Technically,
creative use
that'd
of
be
it.
that'd be painful.
Hurting yourself to save yourself.
Well, you take, let's say, 2 superficial damage as you shatter your own eardrums. Oh, I think that's the...
In addition to the damage I take from the ability?
No, I think you're very much in control of that, so you can just pop him.
Just drive your ears direct, or drive your fingers directly into your ear.
Rip the whole ear off.
That's right.
They just atrophy for a while. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm just now deaf.
We'll learn sign language together. It's fine.
So one suggestion I had, and Naomi, totally up to you if you want to do this or not. Is there anything possible, since you're full on in your like atheistic like character who just doesn't care about any of this like religious crap, and like any of the true faith crap? Is there anything that Naomi might be able to do that we could for at least a little moment or two like disrupt this whole choir chorus singing thing? I don't know.
Bring you a Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
I'll Guardian of the Galaxy it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Like just like throw their voices off or something. Like, I don't know. Like,
I need a willpower of success, so.
Because I figure she's unaffected, she can at least act against them in some measurable way and be able to, I don't know, disrupt their rhythm just a little bit.
If need be, I can always, if I still have control of the Fata Morgana, I could try something, but I don't know if the fact that I failed my willpower might affect that.
You don't even know where it's coming from. It's from the other side of the building.
Okay.
But you just hear like inside your mind.
Well, it's also, and I'm sure there's like sound to the thousands of birds also.
Mm. And there's a smell of smoke and fire. Sounds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
One flashbang or one disruption is all we really need for that choir.
Molotov cocktail, boys.
Yeah. Like just like toss like something at that choir and just be like, we're gonna stop the aria for just a moment. Like anything to disrupt them.
You can blink there. I think that's the only way you can get there physically.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm envisioning anything that just stops them from singing for a few minutes.
So what I'm thinking, if I'm standing where I'm standing, I'm right behind Victor. I have a beer case, I guess.
You're not there, then you would die.
Okay. I'm still in the house.
I imagine you're on top of it. You see maybe you've started to go down where you see Vaughn, JK, Killjoy. And you see the fire coming from inside the room. There's also a gargling scream.
Okay.
And something that sounds like, I don't know, 8 or 10 men yelling in pain. Probably the lost.
I'm just gonna see what's in my bag. Or if I have anything. And I didn't make any notes from last session. Sweet. Look, I need some ideas, boys. We're on the walkie-talkie.
They can't hear.
I can't hear.
They can't hear anything.
Yeah, everything. Okay.
I have loads of fun things in my bag.
How about
know that there are so many fun things.
Yeah.
In my bag.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
So there we go. He was on the roof, right?
Yeah.
So I take the bag and I start going through it.
Oh God. Are you in that bag? I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. There's something that looks like a grenade.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. There's gloves, spray paint, screwdrivers, lockpicks, black lights, bugs, receivers, paper wipes, Swiss Army knife, satellite phone, bin bags, tape. Not that, because that's been used. A couple of demon masks, cable ties, military radios, some smoke grenades, the power nullifying syringes.
love that you know all this. Like, you're just like, oh.
It's a wonderful little list that I made up, and it's been added to every time I've gone, man, it would have been useful to have that. So he just got the stuff. Oh, there's some cocaine as well.
That's incredible.
Because why wouldn't you?
And magazines. Not reading for guns.
Yes. Okay.
Pornographic.
So, that being said, she is so angry. She takes. Is the grenade a grenade? Can I trigger it like a grenade?
I don't know what Naomi's knowledge of the intricacies of grenades are, but it's
Absolutely nothing.
it looks like a grenade.
Coming from
There's
Canada.
a thing to pull.
There's a thing to pull. All right, so just to make sure, and how many actions do I have? Well, because I have a plan. I have an idea. How many things can I do in this session, like this moment here?
Well, you always have your bonus action, like a quick thing.
Okay, can I set that off now if I have the
like
option?
a toss or pulling out a weapon or, something quick.
Can I rouse for it?
No, it's just you have rapid reflexes. You always have at least like 2 actions in a round.
Okay, yeah. So first action going through. Well, there's an action to get the bag, going through the bag, and then throwing the bag, right?
Or if you want to toss the grenade, and I just want to ask Killjoy, is it an actual grenade?
It's a smoke.
Okay.
It's a smoke grenade.
Well, it's
enough.
making people cough.
That's right. Good enough.
I don't think you have any. So actually, I don't even know how guns work. Do the bullets have like gunpowder around them? Is there like a Glock in there? What are we dealing
There are
with?
no guns in there.
There's nothing in here that would ultimately make this bag explode.
Yeah, mainly for the reason that that's the other bag.
Fuck.
Wrong bag.
Where's the
I
other
usually
bag?
don't go around with stuff that it could explode whilst I carry it. It's like, it's just foolish.
I mean, fair, right? You don't want to walk around with a hydrogen tank strapped to your back, I guess.
No.
Okay, she's been with. Okay, she's going through this. She's pissed.
She's got
She
grabbed the
opens-
grenade.
She opens all of the grenades, keeps the bag open, and just tosses the bag. She's using all of it at once. She does not give a fuck. The military people haven't taught her shit. She's dealing with oversensory. Fuck all of it.
It's my bag.
Do a Dex Athletics.
Okay.
Just tossing the whole bag at the.
I can pay you back later.
Just the time. Yeah.
Two is fine. It's just a toss. But Alex, you see something appear like over you, and it lands behind the guys with crossbows who are still walking out the huge grounds. But how many things can explode? I mean, I know there's smoke everywhere now, which is gonna make them cough, and you can't.
I know bullets can explode.
You can't sing when you're coughing. Can you, JK? Is it weird? Is it a weird song? Like
It's weird,
Yeah.
but it's doable
you're
from experience.
There's the shriek. Alex, you're still standing like at the entrance. I imagine you stepped aside so you don't like freely take the crossbow bolts.
Yeah. He's stepping aside and he's going to like shooting if at all possible. I know he can't get closer or all any of that stuff.
There's them in front.
Yeah.
And there's the house behind you where you smell smoke and fire.
Yeah. No, he's moving while shooting and trying to like do whatever he can. Yeah, he's basically like, if he's going to be a target, he's going to be a hard target. So, it's going to be like, okay, they're going to have to eat gunfire if at all possible. Now, if he can't shoot, I totally understand, but that's what he would be doing otherwise.
Or the ringing stops when the contents of the bag explode and the smoke and everything.
We need a visual of this. It's just like The whole bag explodes.
And behind at the gates where your cars are parked and their cars are parked, one of them, you see a car flying over the wall, landing on the choir. The two guys with crossbows obviously turn around when this happens. And Gabriel appears next to you, Alex. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
The house is rapidly becoming more and more on fire, and you still hear the shrieks from inside. Probably Lady Blackmore.
Oh yeah. No, he's in complete agreement with that. He is looking around for Nera. He needs to know that she's getting out. He would walk back into that house for her, so he needs to know. Like, he's looking around for the only thing that would distract him from getting out of there is that. So I just feel like in character, that's where his priority would be. He wouldn't want to leave her behind. I don't know if he can see her. I totally accept that, but I'm just saying what his feelings would be.
You look down the hall where the fire is coming from. She comes out of the fire. Most of her skin is gone. Her hair is gone. She's still walking, but she's like limping fast towards you guys.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna you
hear two crossbow bolts, but they go into the door. Gabriel basically just pushes you aside. And you hear the clunk clunk as they hit the wood.
Well, he's okay. Grateful, rude, but grateful, and he's going to do everything he can to help her get out of there because she's looking pretty terrible. So he's going to shout to Gabriel that we need to help Nera get out of here.
He points in the opposite direction of where the fire is coming from. I guess that way.
Yeah. Any way at all. Like, you got here. Clearly, you have a path in. You have a path out. Let's go. But he's not going to leave without her. It doesn't matter.
Do you pick her up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely carry her.
Yeah, definitely a fireman's carry, like straight out of here.
I'll take care of those two fuckers, Gabriel says, and he disappears again.
Oh, good.
You run down the hall. You guys out back, you're still running towards the forest. Vaughn, Killjoy, you see JK behind you guys. The ringing has stopped. JK, you don't hear shit, but obviously you're moving away from the fire. Looking over your shoulder, you still see just a figure of Victor standing there, and Lady Blackmore just screaming inside the fire with divorced. All her pets are trying to come to her aid, but they're just being burned, and it feels like the whole house is veiling as well.
I would like to attempt to heal Killjoy because he's being carried.
Vaughn, you are setting the speed. Do you let Jacob catch up?
Yeah. Safety in numbers.
Do you roll, JK? Do you need 3 successes per act, right?
2 successes per aggravated, but it's -2, so I'm gonna willpower 2 of those dice.
Yeah.
Don't understand, but I am grateful.
Oh,
fine.
Nice.
So 2 act you heal.
Something like, wait, let me just read it properly. You, based on that, you heal 1 aggravated and 1 superficial damage.
I got you.
Some of the lacerations
That's still pretty
close,
awesome.
and some of your limbs attach themselves, so you can actually use them. Well, they
Tendons
were
sew
attached,
themselves
but
back
they're
together.
just kind of hanging there. But yeah, the soldiers are moving towards the forest, I guess.
So just to be clear, our holy chorus has been replaced with an unholy chorus.
Oh, there's a car on top of them.
Because the house is wailing now, right?
Yeah. The streaks from Lady Blackmore.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet, sweet music. This I can get behind.
You hear screams from outside as Gabriel is tearing the hunters apart.
So if there are soldiers following us into the woods, I just have a wonderful image of like Vaughn, literally fireman carrying it, was arm gets put back together and it just raises with the pistol and like takes a couple of shots. As it gets like healed back, it's just,
the flock of birds also dissipates as she can no longer maintain control of them.
Nice.
Naomi.
That was the same visual I had too in my head of like the arm being immediately like.
Naomi's
useful again.
Still on the roof. Where do you want to go? You can't see Alex and Nera or Victor. You see Gabriel tearing two guys apart. And you see Vaughn, Killjoy, and JK heading towards the forest in the opposite direction.
I can tell her where we're headed, right?
Yeah, but she's on the roof right now, just looking around. You can talk to the guys if you want to,
Yeah. So yeah, anyone. Sure, I'll take.
To the woods. That's where we're going, right? I assume. That's where you're all going.
Helicopters getting closest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's had enough of everything. She runs as quick as she can in their direction, and she noticing noticing the guys. So she follows them.
Do you want to rouse the fleetness?
Yeah.
Do the rouse.
Just follow the sweet sound of gunfire. Yeah. Yeah.
How do I rouse the fleetness?
Just do a rouse at the very bottom of your sheet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Rousing success. You maintain control of the beast. Well, you quickly catch up to the guys. You manage also to turn around and you see, well, you know him intimately. Victor standing inside the fire in the burning building that rapidly spreads. Alex and Nera, they come out from a kitchen door at the east end of the building. You come out, Alex, you see Naomi, and a bit further ahead towards the forage, JK, Killjoy, and Vaughn. So I imagine that's the direction you're also headed. Nera is healing as you're carrying her. Her skin is appearing again. Sorry.
I have a question. Are there helicopters nearby, you said?
Yeah, you can all hear it now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were like on top of us.
No, but they're coming.
Okay.
Vaughn, if you're thinking about stealing a helicopter, I'm here for that.
I was thinking if they're like right on top of us, I'm like, I could probably do something with that.
And to make a third helicopter. Yeah.
This is a lovely scene. I just have to say, it's a great way to come back.
Yeah. The whole house is on fire. It's a great bonfire.
I mean, everything is going sideways. It's just like, we have hunters. We have a Zamichi monstrous.
As you get to the edge of the forest, Naomi, you hear Victor again. One last thing, he just says, "I love you, dear," and then you feel the connection break.
We have Mortar Ship. We have the Anarch who's helping out. I mean, it's everything.
He fucking died, guys. Oh no.
He did say he was going to sacrifice himself to kill her.
Yeah, she collapses and starts bawling.
I think this is a frenzy roll, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that. Yeah, she's absolutely mortified by this whole situation.
Well, you're very much in control, though. But yeah, it's
Yes.
still,
She knows she has to stay focused, but it's just like, oh, it hurts.
I will grieve how I wish. Yeah.
Oh man, I had a whole plan of like how she would like Frezzy and shit. I don't know what to do now because like
you can give in, but the beast does not care about Victor.
yeah, apparently. Shit. Money before hoes.
She says you'll find a new one. As you're screaming.
Maybe she's still in love with James.
He
That's
served his
the
purpose,
only
yeah.
explanation.
No, but
Or deep down, she was never really in love with Victor. She just played that Toreador game.
Yeah.
You are a bit behind the other guys, but they reach the edge of the forest, and all of you see Naomi collapse and just scream like a mother who's just lost her child or a partner.
So, counter, she just slowly walks and then she kind of just bites the reality and like one tear slowly falls from her eye. And then was like, oh well, and just goes.
Damn.
She doesn't tell anyone. She's like, they'll figure it out. Cold heart bitch.
Yes, queen. Yeah.
True vampire.
Oh yeah, obviously you can react in any way you want, but you're not frenzying, so that's something.
That is something.
Where you're running into the forest, some of you can see, some of you can't. Imagine wherever can is leading the way.
Yeah, I would assume so too, because I'm one of those people that can't.
I can, so I shall.
Naomi, you hear the radios from outside the building. They're headed north. They still have a tracker on them.
Okay, she immediately relays the information, assuming she's caught up to the guys.
Oh, you all gathered or grouped up now.
Yeah, so she... Yeah,
We have a tracker.
that's what I'm getting.
I
Do you
throw
believe me or
away
not?
Adrian's limbs. Wasn't she captured by them at some point?
Well, you don't hear shit, JK.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just running. An arm and a leg in hand.
This doesn't stop. He just keeps
His
running.
ears bleeding.
Wait!
His ears are just fully black from necrosis.
Yeah.
The moth flies in front of him, becomes Vaughn, and goes like, "Stop!" Like that. Stop.
This is such a mess. It's a glorious mess.
Yeah.
We have to like basically look through our inventories and be like, okay, what do we have that we have to get rid of?
Which is
You can do a wits intelligence.
sure.
Might give you a hint.
I don't think I can help on this. Sorry.
I'm
know
going
what
to
it is.
try.
Such a shit show.
Yeah.
They still have a tracker on them. Get him.
I think I know what it is, but I'll go ahead and roll. But
Yeah,
It's a
Naomi's
wood
like trying to
rouse.
pat herself.
I would rouse, but I'm at way too much hunger already. So that's 3 successes. That's not too bad.
Don't worry, I've got some spare blood in my. Oh, never mind.
That wasn't in the bag that Naomi threw away.
Yeah, 4 kindred vials.
I think I know what it is.
If anyone somehow relays this to me, I can try to help.
Naomi, want to make a roll as well? Or are you just gonna let these 3 guys say it at the same time?
Well, I figured she just got the information, so relaying it was pretty much enough. She's gonna she's kind of in her own head right now. She's processing a lot, and she's very...
I just imagine Alex Killjoy and Vaughn in at the same time saying, "The syringe!"
The syringe!
Then Naomi is carrying.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
From the original Tamisha basement thing.
All this time.
The power dampening bitch.
She looks to Killjoy. It's like, I should have listened to you 8 days ago. How long ago when we first met, when we did the basement, but I guess she's kind of saying that in her mind. Fuck, what do we do with it now?
Give them here.
She grabs it out of her bag and just kind of like tosses it up into the air, trying to like hot potato it, I guess.
You hear another explosion from, well, the front lawn. You can just see it. And then gunfire from automatic rifles. You can't see it. It's on the other side of the huge bonfire, but...
Are there helicopters near? Have they arrived? Is that where the gunfire is coming from, or?
They're still getting closer.
Okay.
Do we have? You said it's a syringe. The syringe is a tracker. Yes. I'm just clarifying.
I have
Okay.
a plan.
Yeah,
Just
I
give
do
them
too.
here. I can get rid of them quickly. Lead them away.
Okay. I like that plan. My plan was, if any one of us can control an animal at all, we
Yeah.
just have the animal like. But
Vaughn?
you like your plan better?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Nearly,
All right,
very quickly. Do you
Okay.
know where what James's address is? What's his address?
She rambles it off like almost instantly because yeah.
The
I have a
fanciest
bone to
hotel.
pick with that guy. He left us, he betrayed us, and you don't leave brothers behind.
Naomi's just getting rid of all of her relationships in one night.
Oh yeah. There's no one to be left except for the coterie apparently. She how are you expecting to get it there?
I'm quick. Plus,
You
I
are
always
that.
have backup plans, remember.
I guess she kind of like picks it up and just like hands it to Killjoy.
I suppose I will see you all in a jiffy.
It's quite a run to London.
Yeah. Before Killjoy leaves, she knows he does some funky shit. So being like, try to take the most out of the opportunity.
Before you do, you're all kindred. You know this. You're not gonna make it back to London on foot before dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sun is rising in 2-3 hours tops.
Okay.
And your car is, well, where the gunfire and explosions are.
Yeah.
That's where there's plan B.
Was there a graveyard nearby?
Probably somewhere.
What we need is a helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blackmore Cemetery. Yes, there is.
I don't want to sleep in Blackmore Cemetery. I don't want to do that. I mean, I realize that's how you roll, JK, but I'm not here to sleep in a grave.
I don't know what you're saying.
There's 4 owls sitting on a branch above you and looking down. It's Vaughn's companions from earlier. They're still waiting for. You see 4, and then you look around, and then there's 10. You told them to gather as many as they could, so like 10 owls of different sizes, and
We could airlift with the owls.
If I have weighted the feather and they all grab a hold of my clothes, can they carry me away?
the helicopters are there are 2 of them, and they're above the building, basically trying to shine a light on everything, but you're inside the forest.
Okay,
In
we
the
need to get rid of the
darkness.
syringe because wherever we take that, they're going to come after us. So I like your plan, Killjoy, but if we can't make it back to London and we can't deliver this syringe where you want it, we're going to have to put it somewhere else.
Killjoy, we'll plan something special. We could throw the syringe back at the house.
I think I can get a lift from London back there.
Oh, I guess one of your connections.
Yes, I have people, as always, on standby. You know, the lorry driver who may have overturned on a certain motorway. Well, I'm sure he'll be able to gain access to a truck and come and meet us at a local A road. He'll be here in perhaps an hour.
Remember, you had the entire village of Blackmore closed off.
Yeah.
Yes, the village. But hopefully there should be surrounding villages that we can make it to. Or at least I can with celerity.
You call up one of your guys?
Yeah.
I suppose I could do the same.
Gonna ring Mr. Harris or Mira?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely get Mr. Harris on board here.
Does anyone have a pair of binoculars I could borrow?
I probably threw it at the singers.
Oh no.
Yep, they were in there as
Damn.
well. Infrared and non-infrared.
Oh no. Because I just was thinking that I might have a plan to acquire one of those helicopters if need be.
My head is here. I figure we have a few different options. Obviously, one is that we could easily get a van or something like that and just hold up in that for, a van or a truck for the day, like wherever that is. We could easily be in the cab or not the cab, but in the back part of it. Like that would protect us from sunlight and everything else. It would be fine.
Just sorry to interrupt just for 1 second. JK, do you want to rouse just to heal your ears again? So you can participate in the conversation?
Nah.
It's like,
I'm done hearing shit.
I don't need to know. All you see
right
is
now.
the mouths moving. I mean, I don't know. Somebody can do like sign language to JK or whatever. But either way, so that's where my head's at. Like we could either do that and go like mobile haven for a night, just kind of like that. The second thing is if it is possible, make it back to Len. Well, that's easy enough. Like we all have places we could stay there. But so I guess the only real question is whether that's even doable with all the road closures and all the bullshit happening and everything else. So yeah.
You see a car appear, flying, and crashes into one of the helicopters.
A what?
What?
Gabriel just tossed the car at a helicopter.
Naomi is like, what's wrong with you?
Wait a second. If Vaughn sees that, he's gonna be like, Gabriel, come in. Come in, Gabriel.
He's never been on comms or anything like that. And you can't see what's going on. You just see this huge bonfire in the helicopter and you see a car appear from behind the building and crash into one of the choppers. You still hear gunfire.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
that's how we're rolling.
So
Yeah, helicopters are actually pretty loud, and if there's two of them, that's fucking really loud. Anyways,
so there's one helicopter left. Vaughn's running back to the house. He's gonna take his arm off of.
If you want to go back to the house, you have to do a Frenchy check.
Yeah, shit.
Right.
It's a huge bonfire.
Then I won't. So I will not succeed this one. So
You have +2 because of Victor's spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, baby. I know it's not gonna work. I have no faith. Oh, it says difficulty.
Watch check. I think it's 2 or 3.
I think it's 3 for a big fire and 2 for fire.
Yeah.
From memory.
Well, your modifier is
Frenzy.
+2.
+2, and then difficulty is what again? I'm sorry.
3.
Plus hunters.
Bad. I
Plus
can feel it in
LSD.
my bones.
Plus what?
Plus LSD. Does that give me 3 modifier?
it should.
I had like
That's
plus
fine.
hunters.
No,
Wow.
you cannot force yourself to go. You actually just
Shit.
start. You
Damn.
try, but then you run back. You see a wild look in Vaughn's eyes.
All right.
You were right.
So he's getting like pissed off, and he's like looking at it. Can I see? Am I close enough to see the pilot of the helicopter, or no? Or is it too like chaotic for it?
Well, right now it's just going down. It's been hit by a car.
Oh no, I meant the other one. I was referring to the other one.
You can't see because the light's shining down on the fire.
I got you. All right, I just run back like shit.
It was a good idea, but I think what we need to do is think about like just a temporary place
Nera
to hold up right now.
says maybe there's a cave in the forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I actually have an idea.
I'm here for it.
Just fucking wild here. Coax of the garden, and then I'm gonna use Cling of the insect and climb up and try to grab onto the helicopter to pull it down.
Ooh.
There will be local villages as well, though.
Yeah. We just need to break into somebody's house. Or, like I said, sleep in the back of a van or something.
Back to the syringe.
Throw that shit away, please.
Yeah. We need one of Vaughn's owls to like take that shit out of here. Like just have it fly off in any other direction than what we want to go in. So like send it to Scotland or whatever. I don't care. You know?
Sounds good. Yeah. So Vaughn will. If I don't know if the Feral Whispers thing, like they're beholden to me, but I don't know if they understand me. But I do take the syringe and I put it in the owl's hand. If you need me to rouse, I will.
No, it's fine. Yeah, they are still your friends.
So you're hooting at them?
Yeah,
right?
he is hooting at them.
You're gesticulating like at the thing, like come on. give it the syringe and put it in its talons, and then tell it to like go.
I mean, Nera totally understands.
Like just go out of here. Just get as far away as you can.
They
It's like says something to Vaughn, and his head just still an owl flying.
It's like spins around.
the owl flies east, and you hear the radio again. It's well, that's obviously a lot of noises, but this is more. Well, you pinpointed on it, and again, they're saying they're headed east, and then the chopper starts to fly east.
Okay, we're heading in the other direction.
You're going north.
Yeah, I don't care. We can figure this out tomorrow. We just need to get someplace where we can hole up for the night.